Starting from this lesson, we'll learn how to use promises. Before we learn how to use it, let's first figure out what it can do and why we can benefit from using it. A promise is an object that represents the execution result of an async operation. The execution result is unpredictable and can either be successful or fail. There are no other possibilities. Since we cannot predict the execution result, we have to prepare for both possibilities. The codes we write for the two possibilities are best stored in two independent callback functions. Do you know why? A function is a block of codes that will not be executed unless the function is invoked. By defining codes inside a function, we can control the execution timing and location of those codes. Because the result of the async operation is unknown, we cannot decide which block of codes should be executed. Naturally, putting them in two callback functions is the best choice. Promise offers us a better way to arrange those callback functions. We can attach callbacks to the promise object instead of passing them into a function. So why is attaching callbacks better than passing them into a function? To answer this question, let's take a look at the real-life application of promise. We have an Axios program here. It's installed via CDN. We'll use this program as an example to show you the benefits of using promises. You'll meet several unfamiliar concepts and may have trouble understanding how this program works, but don't worry. The sole purpose of this demo is to show you the benefits of using promises. You'll learn everything you need to know in the following lessons. The GET method will start an async operation. It will send a request to the backend program and expect a response from it. It will return a promise object to represent the two possible results of this data exchange. The THEN method will be triggered when the response has been received successfully. Its callback will receive the response data. We can present that data to users inside that callback. The CATCH method will be triggered if something goes wrong. Its callback will receive the error info. The THEN and CATCH method can be chained. This is a very powerful feature because it enables us to combine several independent async operations together. Let's make another data exchange. We make a copy of the Axios GET method and return it at the end of the first THEN method. We pick a new data address. Now we can handle the second async operation in the second THEN method. Let's try the program. We can see now we have retrieved two objects from the server side. If we need to do another data exchange, we just need to return another promise object and add another THEN method. No matter how many more data exchanges we make, our program will always look clear and, as a result, will always be easy to maintain and adjust. Another advantage of this program is there is only one catch method. If we need to present error messages differently in the future, we only need to make adjustments in one place. Let's say Axios is not promise-based. We can't use the THEN and CATCH method. We need to pass two callbacks to the GET method. The first callback handles success, and the second one handles error. If we need to do another data exchange, we need to call the Axios GET method first and pass another two callbacks to it. Now we have nested two callbacks in the first one. We have only made two data exchanges, but our program already looks very messy. If in the future we need to make more data exchanges, our program will become basically unmanageable. Another problem is every time we make a data exchange, we need to set a callback function to handle errors. As a result, our program will contain lots of repeated codes. If we want to display error info differently, we need to make a lot of changes. Actually, there is a name for messy programs like this. Callback Hell. I think the name is quite self-explanatory. If you want to learn more about it, you can visit callbackhell.com.